We are at Mills Park Hotel in Yellow Springs, Ohio. My name is Sean McDonald, aka Skills to Pay the Bills. And this is my actually second show. The first show was just an exhibition. This show, we are open for business. Very happy with the way things are setting up so far. I try to create different styles so that when someone comes to one of my shows, they can see a lot of different things. So if you come to one of my shows, you will actually feel like you're at a gallery where there's multiple artists there. This, for instance, this is hyperrealism. It's called Mary's Eye. It's one of my top pieces. I really like this one, and it seems to gather a lot of traffic. As you can see around the room, we have a lot of various different styles. There's a lot of color and a lot of non-color. I like to call my style chromatic distortionism, something that I've kind of created over time. I've been painting since I was like 10 years old. I just, life happened and I had to support a family. So I kind of took a break for a while and now I'm back at it. This is what I've been doing for the last 3.5 years. There's over 50 paintings here. It takes me about a week to do a piece. While I'm doing a piece, I'm thinking of the concept of the next piece and I'll draw it out. And while I'm painting on the other one, I'll think of the color scheme that I want to use. And it just kind of comes to me. I feel really moved whenever I paint. Once I start, I kind of zone out. I put my headphones on and I shut the world out. And that's kind of how I do my thing. As you can see behind me, I do a lot of religious pieces. We have the Garden of Eden, the baptism, and this one was just fun, and this one was just fun. Then we got the feeding of the 5,000, and then we have, of course, the death of Jesus where Mary is holding him. And this one, I kind of wanted to do a like velvet style painting from like the 70s, but do it with acrylic paint. This symbolizes no matter what you're going through in your life, God always has you. He's lifting him with the wings, even though, he feels like his life is sad and bad. Obviously, he's protected in some way, shape, or form. This is about having to go through fire, but coming out beautiful. You have bad things that happen to you in your life, but eventually, you're going to have to face whatever it is, and then whenever you come out of the fire, turn into something beautiful. That's why I do a lot of butterflies and dancers like this. Whenever I first started back 3.5 years ago, I got really into splashing of the color and brightness of the color and all of that stuff. So this is the Lion of Judah. This is my first attempt at oil painting. Yeah, I had to teach myself how to paint oil. And it took me probably about 3 weeks to figure it out, but I think the product is pretty nice. And this was another one of the first ones. I think it might have been the actual first landscape painting that I did. So people really liked it. And this is where I started experimenting with splashes of color. This one was near and dear to my heart. I've done a lot of things in my life, and I'm sure a lot of people have, that they regret. And, he gave his life for us. It's called The Endless Pour, and no matter how much he gives, there's always more that can be given, and it's open for anybody. Anybody can get it. This is the Tree of Eden, the beginning, and this is, the end. This is right before he gave his life for our sins. So kind of means a lot. My daughter took a trip to Washington, D.C. to the African American Museum, and she came back and was telling me some things, and I was just walking on the trail one day, and then I said, I should do a painting of what it may have felt like back then. These are his kids. This is the weight of America and everything that it comes with, weighing him down. But these kids are a part of this tree, and these are the roots. It's called The Weight of a Nation. I don't know, I really felt this piece. I felt really moved to do it.
I was built for the climb. afraid of the fall.
Thank everybody for coming out. I just want to say that I don't make art for everybody, but I do make art for somebody, and that somebody may be you. You can reach me at sean-mcdonald.com and Skills to Pay the Bills, Instagram and TikTok.
Who can stop me? It's me.